Hello, dear everyone. Good evening, I should say. And I should also say that it's a great honor to be here with you in person and with, I'm sure, many viewers and listeners who are tuning in and who will be watching us from Croatia, Europe, and maybe even internationally. My name is Anda Bukvic. I'm a literary translator, literary theorist, and critic as well from Croatia. And I will have the honor to talk to Elif Shafak. Good evening, Elif.
Good evening. Hi.
Audience is applauding. I hope you can hear us. How are you?
Yeah, I can. I'm very honored. Thank you so much.
I just told you briefly before, last night I chaired the launching of the Europa 28 anthology, Europa 28, Writing by Women on the Future of Europe. And we had this so-called hybrid event, 3 authors on screen and 1 on stage with me, and it went well, but it was a challenging process to divide attention and gazes and concentration from all the weird and different angles. And now I'm so happy that Elif, although you contain multitudes, as we will soon see, that you are at least one on screen, that I can completely concentrate on you. And I'm very happy that you are here with us.
I'm very happy as well. If I may say this, I hope next time, though, we will be on stage together.
Yes.
And I will be able to travel. That would be amazing.
Yes, I certainly hope that we will be able to pull that off. Now that I mentioned this Europa 28 anthology, I've heard that you had the opportunity to go through this anthology, to read bits and pieces. What did you think about the whole project, about the idea to invite 28 women to give their contributions and to unite their voices into a sort of polyphonous anthology?
You know, I found it so meaningful, but also very timely in the sense that, unfortunately, this moment in time, it is very much marked by divisions and fractures and almost aggressive politics. So in a way, literature, art, it is the antidote of this kind of populist madness and nationalism and divisions that we're going through. There is that. But also the very fact that it is women's voices that are, in a way, bringing us together via the power of the word is twice as meaningful. So I find the project very exciting, incredibly meaningful, and to be honest, much needed at a time like this.
Exactly, and the mixture of voices and genres, this is a great contribution to this day and age, as you put it. I mentioned this. Actually, it's a reference to Walt Whitman's verse, "You contain multitudes." So briefly now, about some of these multitudes from your biography. For those of you who do not know, Elif Shafak is an award-winning British-Turkish novelist who writes in both Turkish and English, has published 18 books, 11 of which are novels. Her work has been translated into 54 languages, which is really impressive, and we will talk about that since I'm a literary translator. I'm really interested into these transfers into different languages, and you writing in both Turkish and English. This is also something that is very interesting to me. Her latest novel, 10 minutes, 38 seconds in this strange world, was shortlisted for the Booker Prize and some other prizes. Her previous novel, The 40 Rules of Love, was chosen by BBC among 100 novels that shaped our world. Elif Shafak holds a PhD in political science, and she has taught at various universities in Turkey, the US, and the UK, including St. Anne's College, Oxford University, and she is an honorary fellow. This is also a very interesting and important part of your work, education, and to educate and to teach and to tell stories first and foremost. So I've read and heard that you call yourself a storyteller. And I find that amazing because storytelling to me personally means so much. Storytelling also contains multitudes as a concept. But I've also read that you are a commuter between cities, cultures, and languages, not just metaphorically, but also for real. The pandemic has set some borders, obstacles, limitations. So I wanted to ask you, how has this whole set of measures, lockdowns and ban of travel reflected on you and on this part of your personality?
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your words. You know, early on, when the lockdown started, I remember seeing some messages on social media, also shared by some publishers, saying that for writers, for novelists, the lockdown was not much of a difference because writers are solitary creatures. They're used to working at home on their own in closed spaces anyhow. But that is not my experience. I don't think it was easy for writers just because we are used to loneliness or we're used to working, let's say, at home. I think just the opposite. In a way, it was like an existential crisis for writers and artists because you suddenly find yourself questioning what you're doing, which is very understandable. I found myself questioning what I was doing because you're in the middle of a story. Let's say you're in the middle of writing a book. When people are dying in hundreds and thousands, when there's so much injustice and tragedy in the world, you ask yourself, is this what I should be doing right now? Does it really matter if I find the perfect word or the perfect synonym, if I move that comma to the next sentence? These are details that I care about normally. But at a time like this, you ask yourself, is this what I should be doing? So I think it's a moment of anxiety, fear, anger, insecurity, confusion for many of us. It is a critical crossroads, and we should be able to talk about our emotions. But most importantly, I think we need to understand it is okay not to be okay at a time like this. And actually, if we're not from time to time overwhelmed by anxiety, anger, fear, maybe we're not really following what's going on, here, there, and everywhere. When we follow, of course, it affects us. But the challenge is, once we recognize these negative emotions in our lives, how do we turn them into something more positive, constructive? And the only way to do that is to do it together. So I'm a big believer in global solidarity and especially global sisterhood, especially at a time like this.
And by that, you already answered my next question, which was supposed to be, what is the role of writers or thinkers in these times? So particularly in times of a pandemic. And when I was thinking about this question, I precisely thought about what you said, the process of writing, putting punctuation to right places. Is that what should worry us, or we should be focused more on some other issues? And you mentioned that it's emotions, it's being okay with not being okay.
Yes, and I think we can do both at the same time. I mean, we should always worry about the punctuation and the comma. It's part of a writer's life, isn't it? But at the same time, not to lose sight of what is happening in the world. I find it very important to put it maybe more bluntly. I think if you happen to be a storyteller, if you happen to be a writer from a wounded country, such as Turkey, such as Venezuela, Brazil, the Philippines, Belarus, the list is really, really so long. We do not have the luxury of saying, I don't want to talk about politics. We don't have the luxury of saying, I don't want to talk about what's happening outside the window. I only want to talk about my stories. Also, I'm a feminist. I've learned so many wonderful things from women's movements of past generations. And one of the many things that feminism taught us is that politics is not only about political parties, it's not only about Boris Johnson in the UK. Politics is broader than that. Wherever there is power, there is politics. The personal is also political. So sometimes when you write about gender, sexuality, again, you might be writing in a political way. So I'm a big believer in the need for writers to be more engaged, to be more involved. But when I say this, I say it with a bit of caution. I don't think writers should be preaching or trying to teach anything. I don't like that. I think the important thing for writers is to ask questions, to ask honest questions about difficult issues, to create an open space on paper, and then leave the answers to the reader, because every reader is going to come up with their own answers, and I have to respect that.
Exactly, and not to be afraid of complex questions, right? Of asking complex questions, because if you know that you are not here to give the answer, then you can maybe develop a freer process of thinking. Also on the topic of pandemic, your new book came out recently. The title is How to Stay Sane in an Age of Division. Here in front of me I have the Croatian translation, which is hot out of the press. Kako sačuvati mentalno zdravlje u doba podjele, published by Henacom, translated by Mirna Čubranić. And I wanted to ask you about the process of writing this book. Is it maybe that you tried to make sense of what is happening to the world and to us, and therefore needed to put it on paper, or maybe the other way around?
I think I try to make sense of this moment in time. So in a way, it is my response to the feelings that I myself was struggling with because of the pandemic, because of the changes, this tunnel that we're all going through. But if I may share this with you, Doris Lessing, in one of her essays, she describes literature as analysis after the event. So in a way, things happen and then some time needs to pass. Writers need to digest and process. And in that regard, most of literature is in retrospect. You look behind and you analyze. I understand that and I respect that. And there's a part of me that also does that. But I also believe we have entered a new age in which literature also has to become analysis during the event, not after the event, during the event, while things are happening. So in whichever capacity we can, it could be a poem, it could be a short story, it could be a little manifesto or a talk, but to respond to the urgency of this moment in time when we're losing our democracies, when country after country is sliding backwards. I think this especially concerns women and minorities, because we've seen in Turkey that when countries go backwards, the first rights that will be taken away will be women's rights and minority rights. So there are reasons why I think women and minorities should be even more alert about the times we're living in. And literature is a great way of putting these pieces together.
Exactly, and also when you are talking about this, it's not always that we learn from history, right? We do not necessarily make progress. We can move in circles or even go backwards when it comes to that. And literature can maybe help us, assist us in not falling into the same trap again for many times. I have a question which is actually, if things had been different, it would have been three of us at this stage. So you, me, and Sophie Hughes. Sophie Hughes was supposed to do this talk together with me, and she is the co-editor of the mentioned Europa 28 anthology. And we were preparing together. Unfortunately, she had to give up coming to Rijeka because of the pandemic reasons and the measures and everything. But she sent some questions. And one I particularly liked, she quoted your quote on Europa 28 anthology, where you said that it's a brilliant collection that takes readers on a brave journey into our beloved continent, Europe, daring to tell the stories beyond its centers of power and privilege. And now she took out this word daring because she thought that it also defines your own over in a way. And she's interested, and myself as well, in whether the persecution of you as a writer has ever worn you down in a way, or it makes you even more determined to tell more of these stories beyond centers of power and privilege. And now I'm talking about some even court processes that you were faced with because of your literature, that you were in position to defend your literary characters before court, right?
Yeah. Turkey, as you know, is a very difficult place for writers, especially for journalists. I have a lot of respect for investigative journalists, for journalists who want to do their job. Their job is not easy in today's world. So Turkey has become a very difficult place also for academics. So many people have, as you know, lost their jobs just because they signed a peace petition. It has become a difficult place for cartoonists, because a country that loses its democracy loses its sense of humor too. And humor becomes dangerous in the eyes of authorities. So many people, the civil society suffers in so many different ways, but they're all connected. For novelists, it is not easy, this kind of environment, because literature needs freedom. Art needs freedom of speech. And in a country like Turkey, people understand that it's difficult to write about politics or political taboos, but I also think it's difficult to write about gender and sexuality. So if you happen to be a woman writer, there's a double struggle that you have to go through, and you have to deal with, in addition to undemocratic laws and authoritarianism, you also need to deal with patriarchy, with misogyny, and with homophobia from time to time. So all of those layers are there, which doesn't make life easy for fiction writers. Very briefly, I experienced that in a way in 2006 when I wrote my novel The Bastard of Istanbul, which talks about a Turkish family and an Armenian American family. And basically this is a novel that talks about memory and amnesia. Of course, Turkey is a country with a very long and rich history, but that doesn't mean we have a strong memory. Just the opposite. We're a society of collective amnesia, just forgetting everything. So our connection with the past is a huge void, and that void is filled with ultra-nationalist interpretation of history and Islamist interpretations of history. So many subjects are difficult to talk about, and among them definitely is Armenian genocide. And the novel talked about this. So when the book came out, as you said, I was put on trial. It went on for more than a year, and it was very surreal. I think it was almost Kafkaesque in the sense that my Turkish lawyer had to defend my Armenian fictional characters because the words of the fictional characters were taken out of the book. Now, fast forward, I wish I could tell you that we have at least made progress since then as a country, but I think we've gone backwards even more. Today, it's even more difficult for writers. Again, last year, I had another experience when prosecutors asked police officers to come to my Turkish publishing house, collect my books, take them to the prosecutor's office so that they could launch an investigation. And I was accused of obscenity charges because I write about sexual harassment, gender violence, child abuse. I write about these issues because they are the realities of the country where I come from. And to me, the saddest thing is, instead of doing something about the problem, instead of helping abused women and children, instead of opening shelters for them, instead of implementing Istanbul Convention, changing patriarchal laws and mindsets, the fact that authorities are investigating fiction writers is really quite sad. And also it's surreal, I think.
But you've said and shown that you see novels as spaces of freedom. You've written 11 novels, and each is a little universe of its own accord. And you have written about writing novels, and unfortunately we have no time to mention them all, but I would like to spend some time talking about your latest novel, which is 10 minutes, 38 seconds in this strange world. It's a great title, very telling, but also not. Personally, what I immediately liked is the fact that its main premise and what I've read got you thinking about the topic comes from a different interdisciplinary field, so a field of biology and neuroscience maybe. So could you tell us a bit about your work on that novel, from that initial point, how the idea came about, and then how it actually was born?
Yes. If I may also add this, I love interdisciplinary works in general. And I think it is sad when people become too compartmentalized because we have so much to learn from each other. And in a way, what initiated this novel was a series of articles that I had been reading because researchers have found out that after the moment of death, after the heart has stopped beating, the human brain can remain active for a few more minutes. Especially in Canada, there was an amazing research that showed dead patients' minds could remain active for about 10 minutes, which is in a way a long time. And for me as a writer, it was a puzzle. What happens inside the human mind in that limited amount of time? And if it is true that the dead remember, what do they remember? If it is true that the part of our memory that is in charge of long-term memory, so the part of our brain that is in charge of long-term memory is the last bit to shut down, then how does it work? You know, how do we remember the past? What are the memories that stay with us? So that idea, those articles and that research in itself gave me the entire structure of the book, because right away we know the main character. On the first page, actually, it starts with the end. That's the beginning. We know that she's dead. Her body has been dumped in a garbage bin, but her mind is still working. And as she remembers her past, minute by minute, we travel into her story, and also the story of her friends, but always told through the eyes of minorities and also people who are being pushed to the periphery.
Last year, we had this. We have this annual event in Croatia, which is Festival of World Literature, and I talked to the Irish author Emer McBride, and she told me that according to her method of writing, which has a lot to do with her theater background, because she is a professional actor and was taught according to the Stanislavski method, and she told me that she didn't do any research whatsoever when she starts writing. She said, she put it this way, it would have killed the book. For her, writing was supposed to be as immediate as possible, to make it more immediate for the reader. So I was wondering how extensively, if at all, you research for your novels.
Yes, I think my path is very different in the sense that I read everything I can find on that subject. I do a lot of research up to a certain point. Maybe because I have an academic background, I stayed in academia for long years. I did interdisciplinary work, and in my daily life, I'm a very impatient, undisciplined person. You know, I'm really a mess in my daily life. But when I start writing, I take the research very seriously. I approach my subject with respect in the sense that I need to know what I'm talking about. So a lot of time goes into reading, researching, also listening to people, going out, taking notes. All of that is part of the work. But then there comes a moment when you stop reading, when you stop researching, and then I can fly. So after that, I start imagining my story completely based on imagination, of course. But first of all, I think I need to feel the ground a little bit more solid under my feet, especially if it's a historical novel, especially if it has historical dimensions. I need to know what people did, how they ate, how they spoke in that time. So because I travel a lot in my novels, I think I like to study the subject, and I enjoy it. There's a part of me that's interested in intellectual curiosity as well as emotional storytelling.
And I've also read that you like listening to loud music and that you like to let in a lot of voices and noises into the room where you're writing. Is that so?
It is so. I don't like silence. I panic when it's too silent. Maybe it's the impact of Istanbul on me, because the house I lived in for many long years, it was just in the middle of a very cosmopolitan bohemian neighborhood, which was even more lively than at night than during the day. So there would always be noise, you know, street vendors shouting, people quarreling, traffic noises. I like that. I like the sounds of the city, but I also love music. And I think music gives me the energy I need. I usually listen to very loud, very fiery, heavy metal genres, subgenres of heavy metal, which sometimes surprises people, because in my daily life I have a calmer energy, but the type of music that I listen is more like industrial metal, progressive metal, metalcore, or some Viking music that I like, especially from Scandinavian countries. So I like those niche subgenre heavy metal bands a lot.
People are shouting from the audience as a support to your music taste. Novel is the loneliest art. That's a quote by by Walter Benjamin, and also a quote taken from your book, The Black Milk. And it's a non-fiction book. It tells a story, again, about your experience of postpartum depression. And as you put it beautifully, it was written in black milk and white ink. And I especially like that metaphor. And I also like the premise that it actually boils down to the fact that a woman doesn't become a mother the very minute she gives birth. You told it explicitly, and it's a learning process, and for some, it takes longer than for the others. And I know it helped you. You talk about that in that book. It helped you. The writing process helped you go through that transition in your life. But what do you think, or maybe you know for sure, has it helped other women?
Yes, I think it's important that we talk about mental health, depression, anxiety. We all go through seasons, different seasons in our lives, but some subjects are very much suppressed, especially for women. Of course, there's no doubt that motherhood is beautiful, is a beautiful blessing. That doesn't mean that everybody immediately adopts. You know, sometimes you go through turbulence, emotional turbulence. Sometimes your chemistry changes. I personally, I think I realized, because I grew up on as a lonely child, as an only child raised by a single mom, in a way, I was very used to doing everything on my own. That doesn't mean I did everything right. I made lots of mistakes, but they were my mistakes. And I thought, you know, I'm used to doing things my way. I wasn't used to saying, I need help. And there are moments in our lives when we should be able to say, I need help. That doesn't mean you're weak. That doesn't mean you're nobody. It is the truth. And actually, it's a sign of strength to be able to say, at this moment in my life, I'm going to need help. So I found it difficult to say that. And the depression taught me a lot. I'm hoping it's made me a better person, in the sense that normally in our daily lives, we're constantly rushing, right? We're always late to the next appointment. We have our goals and priorities. When you go through some kind of depression, you have to stop. You fall down and all your pieces are scattered. And then you need to sit down and reassemble yourself, which is very painful. It hurts. But there is a big chance that the new self that you construct will be better than the previous self. So it is an amazing learning experience. And I wrote Black Milk with humor, actually. There's a lot of humor in that sense. The moment we can laugh at ourselves, not in a cruel way, but smile at our own silliness and at our own follies in a compassionate way, I think that kind of humor is also very healing. It makes things lighter. So I would definitely say to anyone who's going through a difficult moment in their lives, please don't forget to smile, you know, be compassionate to yourself, love yourself as you are right now. I think it's very important.
Yeah, I just wanted to comment on that humor and wit is really palpable. And it's a book about depression, but it's a vibrant and vivid and optimistic book full of life. So yeah, I agree with you that it's really important to find that humor in your everyday life and in literature. And it's important to write about that because you give smiles and laughs and optimism to other people. This is a pretty general question. Is it more difficult in this strange world to be a woman writer than a man writer? And now I'm connecting to your experience that you talk about in Black Milk. The trigger for your depression, or one of the initial things that you start with, is the fact that you were for the first time in your life unable to write upon giving birth.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, that triggered the depression because maybe in an arrogant way, I always thought, I have my imagination. All I need is a pen and paper. You know, I can write wherever I go. But for the first time, I would look at a blank screen and no words would come. I had never experienced that kind of it's not exactly writer's block, as if you can't write anymore or you fear you won't be able to. So that was very challenging for me. But if I may add this, I think one thing that stayed with me from that entire experience, all my adult life, I have defended democracy. I have defended pluralism, multiplicity, coexistence, civil society. I had never thought of democracy as an inner concept until I went through that depression. It had never occurred to me that actually there also has to be an inner democracy, in the sense that we all have multiple voices inside, but we suppress those voices because we're worried about other people's judgments, or we have our own judgments. And so I was very judgmental towards myself, because I thought what really mattered was to be intellectual and a good writer. For instance, in the book, there's another me, and I call her Mama Rice Pudding, who is only interested in domestic life and making strawberry jams. You know, I belittled that kind of maybe life before the depression, because to me it was not intellectual enough. So when you go through depression, you realize that entire structure crumbles. And until you build an inner democracy, I'm not saying it's perfect inner democracy, but it's better than that hierarchy, then you realize you have to respect your different voices, the multiplicity within. And in that sense, I think it is important to think of democracy not only as an outside concept. Sorry, I kind of digressed from your question.
No, but this was also important. The initial question was, and it also connected back to the black milk, so you made that connection. But my question was, is it more difficult in this strange world that we live in to be a woman writer than a man writer?
There's no doubt in my mind that we are living in a patriarchal world, and patriarchy is universal. So I remember, for instance, meeting American scholars who would come to Istanbul, telling me that it was very understandable for me to be a feminist because I lived in Turkey and feminism was needed in Turkey. Okay, but feminism is also needed in America. And right now we're seeing that even more clearly. Right now in America, women's reproductive rights are in danger. LGBTQ rights are in danger. Rule of law is in danger. So no country can say, you know, I'm done, I can take it for granted. We all need to fight for our rights. So in that regard, of course, patriarchy is universal, but it's much more solid, dense in some parts of the world. So I would say in a country like Turkey or across the Middle East, I think it's much harder to be a women writer. But age is also a factor, because patriarchal societies don't respect youth. So if you happen to be, for instance, I'm saying this, I'm not young anymore, but for young women, it is much harder, and I respect that a lot. So we have to empower young women a lot. They need our support. But if I may add this as well, I think we also need to understand men, young men especially, who do not conform to given description of masculinity. Their life is not easy either, and they are our allies. We're in this together, because the same codes of masculinity also oppresses them. So the kind of feminism that I defend is one that brings on board young men, sexual minorities, women of all colors, of all backgrounds. We need to open up this struggle rather than retreat into tribes.
I cannot agree with you more. It's beautifully said. Thank you. Now I would like to talk a bit about language. Your prose is full of sensual details, of tastes, of scents, of food. They seem like gateways to bigger stories sometimes, but they are there. And I have listened to you talk about your synesthesia, about the fact that letters in your head are accompanied by colors, even fragrances. And now I'm interested in this. Since you write in 2 languages, both English and Turkish, you've been translated into 54 languages. What happens to all those different emotions, colors, and fragrances when your texts go from one language into another, or when you have them in your head in one language and then on paper it becomes something else?
This is such a beautiful question. I think what I like mostly is to commute between languages. But that said, for me, it's not that easy, to be honest, because I did not grow up in a bilingual family. I started learning English around the time I was 10 years old. And we were in Spain, my mother and I, so Spanish became my second language and English became my third. I will always be an immigrant to this language. There will always be a gap between my mind and my tongue. And I think to be an immigrant means you always want to say a bit more and you end up saying less. You want to crack better jokes, but you really quite can't get it. You're aware of the gap. That gap can be very frustrating. You hear your own mispronunciation, your own accent, you know, that's all part of the journey, of course. But it also shows you that you're not a native speaker, right? But I've always believed that if we can dream in more than one language, we can write fiction, we can write poetry, we can express our love, we can express our anger in more than one language. That said, some emotions are easier to express in some languages, other emotions are easier in other languages. For instance, if my writing has sorrow, which it does, melancholy, which it does, longing, I find these things much easier to write in Turkish. But also my writing has a lot of humor and irony. I love irony. In Turkish, we don't even have a word for irony, you know? We don't do irony in Turkey. So humor, satire, irony are much, much easier in English. And basically, I think I like the freedom that comes with when you speak another language. I know that writers owe a lot to their translators. To be honest, I have read some books that are much better in their translated form than in their original form. Why? Because the translator has done wonders, you know? So I'm very much aware that it's an amazing creativity. I cannot translate myself. I don't have that talent. So what I've been doing for the last 15 years is I write in English first, and then every book is translated into Turkish. Then I take the Turkish translation from the translator I've been working with, you know, together for years. She very kindly allows me to destroy her work a little bit, and I change the rhythm, the vocabulary, because I love words. And when I write in Turkish, I use old words and new words. Maybe we'll talk about that. It is a political question in Turkey. But all I can say to you is I love language. And if you don't like it, if you don't love it actually passionately, it might feel like a burden to spend so much time working on every single word. But if you love language, I think it's just magic.
You anticipated my next question again, which was about your work with translators. And I'm always interested in that because I myself am a literary translator. So I know that there are a couple of types of authors, more than a couple actually. There are some who just want to let the text go, having finished it in their own native language, and they do not want to know much about it, do not want to work with translators. And the others, the opposite. They want to know what's happening to their text, and they want to maintain the control, or a part of control that they can maintain, considering their knowledge of the target language, of course. So you partly answered my question that you like languages, love languages, and how you work. But what about the translators into other languages which you are not so familiar with, the languages I mean? Are you open to questions? Do you get a lot of them?
Absolutely. For instance, as you said, it's if you don't know the language, of course, there's no way I can tell, I can know the rhythm of the flow of the story, and I need to trust. I need to let go. And that is what I do with the languages that I don't speak. I trust the person. So when I see a Japanese edition, a Portuguese edition, an Arabic edition, there's no way I can follow it actually. But if you'll allow me to share one maybe small example, I also respect the fact that some things need to change as you move from one country to another or from one culture to another, because this is literary translation. For me, the core is important. The story is important. This is not a legal document. It doesn't have to be like exact, absolute change, because the Turkish language is very different in terms of its structure than Latin-based languages. It has to change anyhow. The word order is completely different. So when one of my earlier novels in English, it's called Honor. When it came out in Turkey, it was called Iskender, which means Alexander. And that is the name of the main character. It's a book that talks about honor codes. It's very critical of patriarchy. And basically it's an honor killing story, but in a very unusual way. So when the book came out, my English publisher, British publisher, said, there's no way we can name it Alexander because people are going to think it's a historical novel. So we have to choose the main theme or concept in the book, which is honor. I said, fine. And so the book's name changed in the UK. Then it went to Italy. And my Italian publisher said, there's no way we can call it honor or onore, because if we call it onore, people are going to think of this is about the mafia. So she said, my Italian publisher said, I have to call it something more poetic, because in Italy, this is what we like. And they called it the House of the Four Winds. I can give you many examples about how one book's title, and of course the cover, changed so much. And I respect that. I understand
that. We are running out of time, and it's incredible how fast time flies. A couple of issues I would like to ask you. One of them is education, the role of educators. You do all these things that we talked about. You write a lot, but you also work with students. You teach, right? And you give lectures. As educators, I always wonder, what can we do to educate young people for these ideals of democracy, freedom of speech? And I'll give you an example. I have 2 young children, and I'm very passionate about reading to them everything, literature especially, because I believe that apart from boosting their literacy and all the other benefits that they can get from reading, that it creates and develops free thinking, but also in social context, this awareness of others, this empathy. I think that nothing like literature can give you that. Is it really so in your experience?
Yes, I fully agree. I think literature also gives us, of course, empathy, but in addition, emotional intelligence. And I believe emotional intelligence is so important. Sometimes I hear readers, usually it's male readers, saying, you know, I don't read fiction, I read politics, I read philosophy, I read history, economy, because I want to know what's happening in the world. I don't have time for fiction. When people say that, I really feel sad, because I think inside fiction, there is everything. There is philosophy, there is politics, you know, there is history, there is social psychology, and much more. But essentially, why do we make these artificial distinctions? Why do we divide knowledge and the power of the word into imaginary boxes? I think we can be interested in both fiction and nonfiction, East and West, and read across the board. To me, that seems healthier, because in life, we won't be challenged by things that we already know. We won't be challenged by people who think exactly like us or speak like us. That will be just an echo of my own voice, and we don't learn from echoes. We learn intellectually from differences. So it's better to read in a wider way. But I also think it is not an easy time, especially for younger generations. We are going through a very critical moment in time in which our planet is burning, and we don't have a planet B. It is the future of young people that the older generations, and especially conservative members of older generations, are blocking. Young people are demanding change. They're demanding justice, equality. They are also saying, wait a second, what about my story? You haven't heard my story yet. Who are the people who haven't been invited to the table when decisions were being made? Where's the periphery, you know? Why isn't the periphery brought closer to the center? Why aren't these inequalities being taken into consideration? So young people are asking amazingly important questions. At the same time, the pandemic is affecting them much more harder than the older generations. Every study shows that younger millennials actually will be more affected from the economic outcomes of the pandemic. Women will be affected more badly. Minorities will be affected more badly. We have to talk about inequality. To me, this is not a footnote. It is a central issue. So there's a lot actually we need to learn from young people, as well as sharing with them, because I think they're asking the most important questions right now.
I agree with you. And also the essence of good education is dialogue, us learning from them and then them learning from us. And my last question has to do with children's books. as I've said, I feel they are a powerful tool for education, not only of children, but adults as well. I think adults should also go back to picture books and young adult books, because they offer a sort of slow deliberation in these fast times. In Croatia lately, we also have many fiction writers who normally write for adults venturing into picture book or young adult literature territory. And I wanted to ask you, how come you haven't? But then I discovered that you actually did. So could you tell us a bit more about that? And also, how is writing for children different from writing for adults?
Yes, it's a very different type of storytelling. That's how it feels at the beginning. But actually, of course, you travel to Storyland. You have to honor the child in you. And I think we all have a child in us that we have in many ways silenced over the years. But I want to give you an example to explain better what I mean. When I used to live in Turkey, I used to go to schools from time to time to give talks. When the children's book came out, it gave me a chance to talk to younger generations, students as old as 7 years old or 8 year old. And when you talk to children anywhere in the world, it's just amazing to see how much courage they have, how much confidence they have. And if you ask children, a room full of children, is there anyone in this room who would like to become a poet someday? So many hands go up. Is there anyone in this room who would like to become a novelist? Again, so many hands go up. And at that age, girls are just as confident as boys, if not even more confident than boys at that young age. But then I would also go to high schools. So these are students who are about 14, 13, 15-year-olds. They've gone through puberty in Turkey, and everything is different. If you ask a room full of teenagers in Turkey, is there anyone in this room who would like to become a poet? No hands go up. Is there anyone who would like to become a novelist? Rarely, I've never seen. And very importantly, girls have become timid. They have lost their confidence. So what happened to those 7-year-old, 8-year-old girls who were so confident, or boys who were so full of courage? What have we done to them to make them lose their courage like this? It is through years of education, social pressure, conditioning, family environment. We always tell them, just don't stand out, don't do anything different, blend in, do what the others are doing, just be part of the collective, part of the tribe, don't be an individual. Do not be a maverick. And this is wrong. This kills art, it kills literature, it kills creative thinking. So I think we all need to, from time to time, remember how we were when we were much younger. And if we pull ourselves down because we're worried about what other people are going to say about us, we need to shut those voices out, because those voices are not helping us.
Thank you very much. Now, let me see the questions by the audience. There is one which asks, is there a relation between populism and the restriction of women's rights and LGBTIQ rights?
When we talk about populism, which is of course on the rise across the world, we need to talk about populist nationalism, but also its big uncle, populist authoritarianism. After a while, populist nationalism evolves into populist authoritarianism. When we talk about populism, many people, of course, realize that it can be nationalistic, it can be tribalistic, but maybe we don't emphasize enough that populism is also anti-pluralistic in its nature, in the sense that it doesn't like diversity, it doesn't like pluralism. Populism is also anti-feminist in its nature, because it doesn't like women's rights, and I'll give you maybe examples. It is also anti-minorities, and also I believe it's anti-knowledge, anti-intellect. For instance, in Turkey, the government and people who are very close to government, they love to talk about how the uneducated are more pure, because they say people who have been more educated are too westernized, they're too liberal, they have been too brainwashed by Western values. And they keep saying, you know, we like it better when people are less educated, they're more pure. That kind of romanticization I find very dangerous. Romanticization of ignorance, an anti-science attitude. At the same time, populism is anti-women's rights. For instance, in country after country, from Turkey to Hungary to Poland, who would have thought that in Poland we would see LGBTQ free zones? What does that mean? You know, people putting stickers out there saying LGBTQ members are not welcome here. What kind of discrimination, what kind of inequality is that? Or in Hungary, when Viktor Orban tries to close down and does eventually women's studies. Or for instance, in Italy, Salvini talks about feminists going too far. Or in Spain, the Vox movement, maybe you've seen the buses that they have hired with pictures of Hitler, and underneath it writes feminazi. And the claim of the Vox movement, which is a populist right movement in Spain, they claim that feminists have gone too far and they have destroyed family values. We have to go back to traditional values. So country after country, we have seen that populists are very much against women's rights and LGBTQ rights.
Now, an interesting question. It says, you said you lived in Spain and Spanish became your L2. What emotions do you express in Spanish?
Oh, beautiful questions. Interestingly, from Spanish with me, poetry remained more vividly than prose. Maybe because at the time I was interested in poetry. I thought I could become a poet then until I realized I didn't have the talent. But it was a time in my life when I read poetry more intensely. And also I loved the rhythm of the Spanish language, its songs, but particularly folk ballads, which is so deep, so emotional. So all of that stayed with me. And I think, I wish I could write in Spanish. I can't, it abandoned me. I can speak very little, I can understand, but writing, I'm not able. But it's a language that I will always respect.
Another interesting question. You mentioned the importance of women's movements and the perspective of women. What can women do from our homes to try to help protect the rights of women around the world?
Thank you so much. I think these are beautiful questions and they're so meaningful because right now we're all, in a way, we have to be at home, right? We have to be in our private spaces, but at the same time, we should not be disconnected. When we talk about emotions, there's one emotion that I find the most dangerous. And I think that is the lack of all emotions, which is numbness. If we become numb, if we become indifferent or disconnected, if I stop caring about what's happening in your life, what's happening to you, if you stop caring about my story or someone else's story, if as human beings, we turn a blind eye to each other's sorrow or pain or hurt, I think that is a much more dangerous world. That kind of threshold, numbness. So it is good to be connected. It is good to support each other. It doesn't mean anything to me as a feminist to see one woman successful in the business world, maybe two women successful in, let's say, cinema, another woman successful in sports. That means nothing to me unless we learn to empower each other. We have to support each other. So sisterhood, I think, is a very important thing, but also solidarity, helping people, caring about others. The pandemic at the beginning, it was called in the UK, politicians were saying it was the great equalizer, that we had all become equal in the eyes of the pandemic because it affects, look, everyone. It affects rich and poor, you know, white and black, east and west. And it was a lie that it was a great equalizer. Why? Because afterwards we have realized that actually the poor are affected from the pandemic much more severely. Black and brown communities, minorities are affected from the pandemic much more severely. Here in London, if you live in a poorer neighborhood, your chances of getting the virus and dying from the virus are almost 3 times more than someone living in a wealthier neighborhood. So we need to talk about inequality. And in a nutshell, I think from our homes, there's a lot we can do. There's a lot we can also do as digital citizens And I think we need to keep an eye on the digital world too.
Talking about digital, I have just noticed how upside down the whole situation is, because otherwise I would first ask the live audience if they had any questions. And in this format, I turn to online questions first. So we still have a couple minutes left. Is there anyone from the audience who would like to ask something? Or we have covered pretty much a lot, if not everything. No questions. Elif, thank you so much. It was a real inspiration and joy to have you with us. We just hope that we can do this at some point again in real time and outside of the virtual world.
Absolutely, but it was such a pleasure, and I'm really looking forward to the next time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Much love.
Hey Festival Europa 28 is a space beyond Europe's traditional centres of power, in which 28 women writers, journalists, artists, scientists and entrepreneurs from across the continent share their visions for the future of Europe.
Hello everybody, dear audience, ladies and gentlemen, dear online audience and dear guests. We are now going to have a short presentation of the book Anthology Europe 28. It is a book which comprises 28 short stories from women writers who are known as experts for different fields and literature in 28 European countries. This is a book about their vision of Europe. And I had the honor to write the introduction for the Croatian edition of this book, which is here, Europa 28, Žene u budućnosti Europe. I'm pleased to introduce you our guests for today. Four women who are writers of stories in this book are here with us. Here personally attending is Asja Bakić, sitting here. She's a Bosnian poet, writer and translator. She graduated at the University of Tuzla where she obtained a degree in Bosnian language and literature, and she has been granted 2 prestigious awards, Kiklop Literary Award in 2010 and Award for Young Writers. Then we have here a Swedish writer, Carolina Ramqvist. She is there on the...
She
okay.
didn't come.
She cannot attend. Okay, I'm so sorry that she cannot attend. But I also recommend that you read her story among the others. If she attends later, she will be welcome. And if not, I'm sure we will have fun anyway in our discussion with Renata Salecel. Renata Salecel is...
Dobro večer u Rijeku.
Dobro večer, Renata. Good evening, Renata. Renata comes from Slovenia. She's a philosopher and sociologist, and she's also a professor of psychology and psychoanalysis of the law at the School of Law at University of London, and she's also senior researcher at the Institute of Criminology at the Faculty of Law in Ljubljana, in Slovenia. And her latest book, Tyranny of Choice, has been translated into 15 languages. And Jane Teller.
Good evening.
Good evening. Did I pronounce your name properly, Jane?
Yes, perfect, perfect.
Oh, great. She comes from Denmark, but she is of Austrian-German family background. She is critically acclaimed and best-selling Danish novelist and essayist, and she received numerous grants and awards, so I will not read all of them. But one of them, which is especially important, was prestigious American Michael Prince Honor Award for Literary Excellence and the Danish Drossov Literary Peace Prize. Her literature is today translated into 30 languages. So I hope you all feel comfortable in the audience. And in your homes, we have today something which is new for this 2020, which we could not foresee when we were writing our novels for this book. But on the other hand, it is a good opportunity to show how humankind is adapting to new situations. And now we are with you and you are with us. So basically the space cannot prevent us from communication, and this is important, I think, to stress. But now, since our guests have a lot to say, I would soon ask them some questions. But please, you as audience here, and also online audience, you are welcome to ask the questions. And I will receive all questions asked online per email before the end, and then if we have time, depending on how many questions come from the audience, you can also get the answers from any of us who are attending here live and virtually. So that is about the questions, and now I will make myself comfortable and well, first ask Asja, but not ask Asja because she's just here, which is also, I think, nice, but because when I was asked to give a touch to this event, which comes from the world that I work in and which is research, then the only criterion which seemed fair to me was to ask questions in alphabetical order. And
of course.
This is how we do in our publications, and that's what I will also do today. And so Asia. I read your novel a few times, first in English, then in Croatian, and I was impressed. And first, it looked a bit different from the others and very symbolic. And one sentence, which is actually the last sentence said in your novel, is something which I find striking, and this is: you can't kidnap a kidnapper. And I felt that it has many layers and meanings, but I would be pleased if you would explain us your vision of this sentence in the view of vision of Europe and the position of Europe.
First of all, thank you for coming. I drank a lot, so if I start to pronounce certain English words like in Bosnian, then I'm really sorry. And also, I mean, yesterday Renata Salecl and I were together in Zagreb. We talked about similar topics, but I think these questions are a bit different. So I think it's interesting because we have Europa and the idea of Europe's abduction and Europe, you know, like symbolically it's one thing. But then when you think about politics of abduction, then Europe actually is the one doing the abduction. So we do have a long history of violence, rape, slavery, and we should talk about it because look at me, I'm white as snow, and like no one, there aren't any people of color right now here in this, in Rijeka, or with us on the screen. And so we should acknowledge the fact that Europe, as we live it now and as it is it's quite a different place from what the place in literature is. And you know, when we speak about Europe, yes, the diversity, people of different religion, color, different traditions, all the 28 countries, but also there is an underlying like complexity there because we do profit and I don't know, we benefit from the abduction that we actually carry in our name. And so I thought that maybe, I mean, it's a short story. It's difficult to explain because if I explain it, then I will ruin it for everyone who wants to read it. But the fact is that you cannot talk or think about Europe without these complexities. Europe, you cannot talk about it just in a positive light. You cannot just think about it in a negative light. You have to give two different sides of the same story, and I mean, I try to do that. And also I wanted people to think, you said, you know, the story gives you space to read it twice at least, just to get the little notions I wanted to get into the story.
Well, I'm impressed, yes, and this is what I also felt, but one thing that came to my mind is also that actually the colonies were,
yeah, of course,
grabbed by Europeans, and this is a kind of a burden that we all carry, and that we should.
Leopold II. I mean, if you go from the north to the south, you know, you have the Vikings, then you have the Great Britain going to India, then France and Spain, and everybody, you know, exploiting other people. You know, there is no Europe without the exploitation and abduction, and so you have this symbolic name, and yes, we do have this mythology, Greek mythology. Mm-hmm. Yes, democracy was born here, but also there is a more sinister tone to it. So I just didn't want us to forget about that aspect of it. That's all.
Thank you very much. I think this is something that will give us material for reconsidering and thinking about the world we live in, and not just Europe, but the whole world. So I would also like to now ask the other guests, then we will take another turn later. So I have also a question for Renata Salecl. your story is named The Crisis of Trust. And you are speaking about the trust and confidence that people have nowadays, taking in account not only Europe, but also institutions and technology. So can you tell me, in your view, do Europeans trust institutions and media? And how does this reflect to belief of Europeans in the ideal of European Union?
Thank you. Yeah, I think that Europe, as you know, many other places in the world, is very divided. Also in regards to how the media functions. You have now some countries like the Visegrad Group, where the parties in power are trying to control the national media, especially the national television, the national radio. An example here, of course, is Hungary, where already 10 years ago, Orban and his party sort of established total control of the media. Poland is sort of like following in this, and nowadays it is mostly the private television that is sort of critical of the government, while, as some of my Polish friends are saying to me, the state television looks like, potentially television looks like in North Korea, with a kind of a clear ideological message, which sort of like supports the dominant party. And, in other countries, things are more diverse, and the state media or the public media is more critical, happily. However, more or less, we are also nowadays getting information from the new social media, which is kind of complicating the question of whom we trust. And nowadays, it is really in the hands of an individual to make decisions. In the book, which I just published, The Passion for Ignorance, I'm calling it a kind of an IKEAization of society. Like in IKEA, you are the one who have to do all the work, like already shopping is work, and then you have to assemble everything yourself. Nowadays, with a lot of things in our lives, it's totally up to us, to make interpretations, to educate ourselves. And, of course, linked to this is a certain change in the identification with power. We identify far less with authorities already now for some time, with like the state authorities or church leaders, or even like classical authorities like parents, which is not necessarily bad. It is just a change where the subject has been addressed now for some time in the neoliberal discourse as the one who can make the interpretation, who can make choices, who is highly individualized. And sort of, I think that behind this is quite often a lot of anxiety and a lot of the feeling of guilt, a lot of the feeling of inadequacy, which I think all helps the neoliberal system to continue. If you are constantly thinking about yourself, if you are full of doubt about the news you are getting, if you are the one who is choosing, what is right and what isn't, and if you in some way are dealing also with the information which is now kind of leveled, like if you look at science, some information that comes from science gets similar attention or maybe less attention than some random opinions on new social media. Like I'm talking in my text about the anti-vaxxer movement. We don't trust science, but we can easily trust some anti-vaxxer, communities online. And, with these new forms of trust, we can say that people are actually forming new types of communities. So in a highly individual society, people nonetheless are searching for, certain kind of community. Like with the rise of conspiracy theories, we can say that, conspiracy theories are also opening up spaces where people are finding new communities, people, who identify with similar issues, to themselves. But unfortunately, I also observe in this new kind of media quite a lot of aggression. Unfortunately, especially Twitter, Facebook too, are becoming spaces where a lot of aggression is played out. And, you know, behind this is a kind of a strange logic where quite a lot of the time, you know, people who are sharing news on, you know, certain topics like fake news or conspiracy theories are not necessarily believing in them, but they are finding some enjoyment, you know, in sharing, and enjoyment in hurting others, getting their reaction, anger, for example, and sometimes, you know, to tear the world down. And maybe they're hoping that if we ruin everything, something better will come up.
Thank you very much, and I must admit that I very much share your views, and if I may just ask a sub-question, to me it appears that often these conspiracy theories and different frauds are easily sold to the audience because we have been forced into a long history of psychology developed that when you see something written in a book, that this is the truth, because most of the books were refereed and never you saw things in print which was not true. Well, you would, especially in media, but on the other hand, now on Facebook or on blogs, everybody can write everything they want, and many people simply read without any reconsideration. Do you think that this could also have the influences, psychologists?
No. Fake news is not a new phenomenon. You know, manipulation with truth has existed, you know, from the start of news. And, you know, if we remember manipulations that existed, like, you know, in socialism, but elsewhere too, like even with photos, where, you know, some people who suddenly were not in favor of the dominant party were quickly erased, simply didn't exist in the photos anymore. So I think this is not a new phenomenon. What is really important now, I think, is that there is truly no hierarchy anymore between the type of information that people are getting, that, you know, very easily a Twitter post gets more followers, you know, and as a result, people might give it more legitimacy than, you know, a very well-researched piece of information that comes from like a kind of a media that is investing, you know, in journalism. And I think that that's, you know, fortunately really killing journalism for some time now.
Thank you very much, Renata. And I will have more questions for you, but now I would like to also hear something from Jane. And Jane wrote a novel named My Dream for Europe. And you know what I liked about reading it? I liked all of them, but all of them, including mine, had some darkness about them, some warnings, something to reconsider. But yours was really so optimistic and so nice that basically I think it's also important that more of such optimistic texts are written, and there were, I thank you for this, that you made me feel more optimistic at that moment. And so you give also a view of Europe which is full of diversities. You mentioned diversities, and we clearly have diversities. You compare it to a house with different rooms, and these diversities are beautiful, but there are different nations and cultures. But how can all these different nations and cultures and diversities, in your view, be respected in order to maintain the equilibrium of European Union and the whole Europe, but also especially taking in account cultural values of developing countries or countries which have less economical and political power?
Well, these are big questions. First, I think I should start saying the reason my text is optimistic is because it is a dream. It's exactly because when we look around Europe, I mean, there's so many things that we can complain about or we want to be better. As she is right, our history we have to recognize. It's also in my text, actually, the dream is that it is recognized and that we take on that responsibility for all the horrors of the European history. But also, you know, and also actually what Renata talks about, that this abstract world of, you know, on-screen living is reined in and we come back to the embodiment. But for me, the dream is so important because if we look at what we have in Europe today, in many ways we have a successful, you know, fulfillment of the vision of the founding fathers of Europe after the Second World War. At least, okay, except for the Balkans, we haven't had major wars or wars in Europe since then internally. And we can move around, young people can study where they want and so on. And even though we have a big problem with, you know, receiving refugees and treating them properly right now, we still have a much more mixed Europe. And I should also say maybe to Assia, we do have one immigrant writer, anthology, even if she's not in this particular panel. But it's just what I think we need very much now is a vision for the next 70 years. Because if we just look at what are all the dark spots in Europe, we give the agenda to the nationalists, to those who don't want a common Europe, who think it's better when you are in England, you have Brexit or anywhere else, you're just on your own. And I don't know how they think we can solve climate change or any other big issues, but that's their vision. But also believe in Europe, and at least in peaceful coexistence with all our neighbors, we need to have a more positive vision. Not to say that it's, oh, utopia and we don't see the ugliness today. It's exactly because we see all what needs to be addressed. But to be able to move to a better place, we need to have a vision for where we are going. Otherwise, we just go around blind, and I don't think we can address anything, because all the nationalists, remember, they have a dream of closing borders again and making walls between people. So I think it's essential we have a dream and that make room for everybody in Europe, and that say, where do we want to be in 50 and 100 years? And that's what I have written. So it's not because I'm blind to all the problems. On the contrary, facing all these problems, we need to move towards a better place. And how we do it, well, I try to outline a bit, because how I see the room is, or the house, each room is like a country. And it's like in a big family, if you live together, it's not that everybody all the time get along and love each other. But if there is a basic respect and everybody can go back to their own room where they are in charge of what happens there, and even within each corners that, you know, look different and where people can behave differently, but then one can get along. If there is that mutual respect that each and every person, no matter who they are, no matter their religion, color, sexuality, or whatever, they are equally respected, then we can all find a way to be together. And if we let, as you know, the diversity and the variance of Europe be our very identity, because to have a common Europe, and a common European identity, it's not to say we all have to be alike. That would be the worst that could happen, some authoritarian idea of what a European is. But it's to say we are Europeans because we can have room for all these differences, all these variations, and because we respect each other equally. So that's how I've tried to draw up, you know, the house as a place, something we shall strive towards. And I think at the moment we don't have enough common goals. So at least my dream for Europe is my house, my European house, and I hope a lot of others will go along with that.
This I find very nice, actually, what you have been saying, because often when we say that we should be optimistic, we should love and respect each other, that we should have positive thoughts and believe in good things, we are not taken seriously, and also it is considered to be something which is not very scientific or not real. But in contrary, I just talked to some experts in biology and read recently some books. And this is amazing that new biology shows scientifically that positive thoughts are really affecting expression of our DNA. And I think this is a message which is also conveyed in your book in a different way, but scientists confirm, yes, we have to believe in the dream, and then the dream comes true. This is just a message from the science world, which I recently learned, and I'm happy to have learned it. And I thank you very much for this first round of answers, and I'm glad we have now still some time. And I'm wondering, is Carolina going to connect later, or she will not connect at all? She cannot connect, so we will be just four of us continuing this discussion. And then I can ask Asya something again. And when Roman Simic, the publisher of the book, was mentioning that I was going to meet Asya, he said she's quite provocative, and this is, yes, I noticed that in reading, and I liked it. So then I hope Asya will not mind if I'm being now a bit provocative towards her.
Of course, I don't mind.
Okay. A topic which nowadays in many countries here and around here, people find even as forbidden, but I think we should not forget or forbid such topics, because we learn so much from it, is the question of the former Yugoslavia. This is the country that we were born in, both of us. We were born in Yugoslavia, and then some of us lived somewhere else, and many of people never had to move a single meter, but they were moving not only from Yugoslavia to Croatia or to Serbia or Bosnia, but also in the past people were moving in Rijeka from, you know, Italy to Yugoslavia, Hungary. So just Rijeka had history of many countries which were owning a whole city or the part. This river was dividing the city. It was a border crossing, similarly like Berlin. And I'm wondering, now in the view of Europe and the European Union, how do you see the experience of the former Yugoslavia, and what can actually Europe and European Union learn from the countries of the former Yugoslavia, and what are our roles now in your view?
I think some topics we need, I mean, we consider when we think about Yugoslavia are coming into spotlight right now in United States and in Europe. And so I have this feeling that we were somehow, although there is no more Yugoslavia, we were a certain avant-garde. We were, you know, in the time just moved differently here, because we are seeing certain things that happen to us now happening abroad and in other places. And so I like to I mean, I was a kid when it all happened. I was born in 1982, and so I wasn't like fully developed, and I think Renata could tell things differently, I suppose. But from my perspective, the idea is that we have this idea of European Union where we're all equal. And I do agree with Jana optimism is nice and we should have this dream, but we should have, I mean, we should be prepared that somebody else dreams something else, like Donald Trump does. A world where there is no European Union. And so while we're sitting here talking positively about something, you know, that's not enough, you know. Thinking about future includes all the bad things that could happen and be prepared for them. So I would like to see more diversity inside Europe, not just one author of color or an immigrant author, but 28 authors should be more diverse than we actually are. And I think that's a good starting point, giving voices or just taking a step back. So if I were to get a position where I can do something, you have to share that position. And we know what happened in Yugoslavia. You had this different people living in the same country, but you know, we weren't that equal. We thought we were, and then the war came. It changed a lot. My parents weren't prepared for it because we have this bratstvo i jedinstvo, like this idea that, yeah, we are all like the same, but we actually weren't. And people weren't interested in everyday politics. They didn't know anything about it. They were like, okay, everything's working fine. We are living our lives. We were going to the seaside. I could go with my parents to any place I wanted inside Yugoslavia. They could travel outside of Yugoslavia. So everything seemed okay, but actually things weren't that good. And sometimes when you're in a position when you live comfortably, like we do, and I write my stories, I have everything to eat, I have place to stay, nobody's saying you cannot travel, you know, around Europe. You know, you just forget that not all people share the same, you know, experiences. And I think, I mean, not everybody knows what actually happened to Yugoslavia. So we have this, you know, like the war, the nationalists, Milosevic, Tudjman, but it was, I think it went much, much deeper, you know, into people not being interested in politics, you know, and then just giving certain things, you know, just taking them for granted. Some things that, you know, disappeared like overnight. You know, you knew you had country that you cared about, you had this army that always, you know, took care of everything, but actually it just, like in the 80s, that it became a lie. So I'm worried that if we think about Europe in the way that we would like to, you know, we sometimes just overlook little things, the bureaucracies, the things that just overwhelm us, you know. You don't take care about these things and then they creep up on you. And then, well, suddenly there is no more Europe, or we're like, I would like to be more optimistic, but as the experience I already had with Yugoslavia just makes me a little bit more cautious, you know. I just would like, you know, a different approach, that's all.
Thank you very much. I think this is a very important view, and this is Sophie. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. I think I've been sent the wrong link to the wrong event, haven't I?
But maybe you want to join?
Yeah. I'd love to join. Is Zoe here as well?
We have room here.
Welcome, Zoe.
We have lost the video of you on the stage. We can't see you. We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but we can't see you anymore.
So I hope that the camera is working.
I don't think we're pretty enough.
And even if you cannot see us, you hear us, and we did not move everywhere, so you can just remember how we looked like before, and
right.
I convince you this
as long as I hear you,
this
it's
is quite
fine.
realistic.
Now also I can't see Renata, but
I also cannot see
anyway,
Renata.
We'll see.
I just wanted to talk to her, but well, she's not around. Can you please tell me what happened to Renata? Okay. So first
Yugoslavia fell apart the second time.
You see, but this is, I think, the message. We have to be prepared that things change, things evolve all the time, and we just have to always adapt on the new situation. So now I will not ask question to Renata, but I will now ask question to Jane, and I hope that Renata will come back to us, because we still have something to talk. But Jane, something which was especially interesting for me, because it also has something to do with my field of research, and my apologies to everybody that finally I introduced guests. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Diana Dominis Prester, professor of physics and astrophysics at the University of Rijeka. And in my work, besides astrophysical research, I also am now working on some applications on our research on the climate issues, things related to the environment. And you were also writing about one of these values in Europe, which is important. This is consciousness about the environment, environmental care. And in your view, how can Europe, people in Europe, women in Europe, everybody, help the whole world to evolve in a direction which will help protecting our planet from environmental changes caused by the humankind?
Oh, this is a big question. I mean, this in many ways is the most important of all issues right now, because if we don't manage to stop climate change, or at least hold it properly, it's like none of the other problems will matter, because what do we know in 20, 30 years? You know, this earth might not be habitable, you know, in the worst case scenario at least. But I think one of the main things is simply, to realize one thing is, we can all do a little bit, but we cannot do it on our own. That means, for example, you know, one can cut down eating meat, taking planes, driving, you know, diesel cars or petrol cars, and generally cut down consumption. But that in itself just isn't enough. We have to change, you know, the way we use energy in the entire world. And it is possible today with alternative energy sources to get basically all our energy without fossil fuels. So it's demanding that of governments, but demanding it in a way where it's here and now. I mean, the Danish Parliament just opened yesterday for this year's session, and over the weekend, you know, there were various demonstrations of young people, and I was participating myself in a major open letter to the government, where we basically, or not to them, but to all people and groups, to say, if the government does not move quickly enough, we need to go towards civil disobedience, which also means, in a way, in a peaceful manner. Of course, we don't want any kind of anarchy, but to make some general strikes, to kind of keep pushing society to stop until our politicians take decisions. I mean, with Corona crisis, they have shown us that it's possible to change all what we normally take for granted, basically in a very, very short period of time, and still in a rather orderly manner in most countries. And of course, we don't want this kind of living for long as we have it with the coronavirus. But I think for the climate, if our governments want to, they can take the same kind of drastic decisions. You see, nobody, you know, or maybe only except for Trump, but everyone else were willing to quarantine their populations, no matter the cost, to stop this disease. We need to be willing to say the same about, you know, the climate and our nature, that we just have to stop. I believe we must walk in the streets. We must kind of close a lot of normal activities to force our government to take these decisions. And it's doable. Now we've seen, all of us, it's doable. So I think as soon as we have this corona crisis a little bit more under control or made it livable or whatever it is, next step is to say, okay, now it's the climate, and it's all across Europe. And Europe is rich enough to take the lead on this, and we are organized enough. And then, you know, we can hopefully provide some kind of leadership on this, because the fight is taking place in all countries across the world. The people in the Amazons, you know, are being killed for trying to stop, you know, the logging. And we need to support those people who don't have our means to fight against climate change. Could you hear what I was saying, or did you lose me in the process?
Thank you very much. I have heard what you said, and the audience here, you were clear and loud. And I thank you for this comment, because I really very much agree with you, and I think that we should all push much harder if we are convinced in such things. Because if we are not loud enough, those people who deny this are going to be louder.
I mean, I agree as well, and I do think, like, I think I saw somewhere there was this survey throughout the European Union, and they said that the Danish are the most optimistic people in the entire Europe, and I think that we should, like, follow the example of civil disobedience, and we should be more included into everyday politics and march and protest. And I think Jane is completely correct, because we won't be able to change anything when it's too late. But right now, it's like a turning point, I think, not just for us inside the European Union and inside the Europe, because the rest of the world is suffering as well. But also, as she said, we have the means, and I think it's easier to organize a smaller smaller continent like Europe is than going and expecting somebody like United States to do it. And I also think that although I am sometimes pessimistic and I do see things a bit differently, I do think that ecology and the nature are some of the biggest European values. And as a bird watcher, it would really pain me a lot to see all these different kinds of birds disappear. We have these monocultures. Everything is changing rapidly, and I don't think we are right now aware of everything that comes in the next 10 years. And acting right now, I think, would be the best for everyone. And also, I mean, I'm sorry, I think that you as a scientist, you know, you maybe see it differently, or maybe just like us, but I think it would be interesting to hear it from your perspective, you know, about the fact that you wrote this forward for this book, and it would be interesting to see what you think about the fact that you know, people are not, I don't know, looking other way, not giving the scientists the credit they're due, and all this, you know, I don't know, skepticism and social media. How do you see it as a scientist, not just us as writers and, you know, people from the humanities, but somebody who's you know, like a physicist yourself?
Yes, thank you for mentioning this, because this is a quite complex issue that we know as scientists, that there are many things which we can say with some level of confidence. And when you are a researcher, then you know that what we deal is probability, statistics, data, analysis, models, and then for each study we in a way can determine the percentage, the probability that this model is right or wrong. And we always think in these probabilistic ways. And usually when we are doing outreach when we are contacted by the media, then we must say, okay, is it yes or no, black or white? No, it's not. And there are also cases of studies where it has been clearly shown from the data. And I already heard in 15 years ago a talk by distinguished climatologists who were claiming that there is no doubt that the climate is changing. Data do show this, but not only that it is changing due to some reason, but it is clearly shown that it has been influenced by the humankind, and that humans are the culprits for these changes, which are not some smooth oscillations which are normal in the nature on the earth and also in the universe, but they are going out of this state when it's stable. We say it's becoming unstable, and things are clearly going towards global warming. The sea level is rising. There are some nations, some ethnic groups of people living on islands that are going to be completely flooded. And the question is, who is going to take the responsibility to host these people who have lost their homes because of other countries? So we are all interconnected. And I think now we come to this question of responsibility, and this I understood from discussing this topic not just with scientists but also with different profiles of people, that this feeling of being responsible for your children to have a bad future is a burden. So it is often easier to believe into something else, just to believe in whichever model somebody offers, to say, okay, it's not my fault, it's not my responsibility. And I think we should not carry the burden of responsibility or feel guilt, but just think of ways to improve the situation. And in order to improve it, we must really face the truth. On the other hand, this responsibility is clearly not equally distributed among humans, who will all suffer more or less, but it is all quite governed by money and therefore through politics. And you mentioned Trump before, and as I have learned from some colleagues, scientists from USA, they were really losing jobs if they were speaking the truth. And then some of them were simply blackmailed in a way to deny this. And then you have this moment of denial, and some scientists who are also denying this and use their authority together with politicians. So it's easy to push for some interests of big money. And therefore, scientists are put in a very unhappy situation that if you have on one side, you know, plenty of scientists who are not so connected with politicians, who just want to honestly do our work and present the data and results and warn. We are then against people who have much more voice in the media, much more voice also in different parliaments, politics, and therefore these things are being suppressed. So in my view, I think everybody should have the voice, but when we speak towards audience which is not scientific, which reads less, watch TV, I think it's only one message from my side which is important to convey, and this is just relax. Don't worry about whether you are guilty for anything. Forget about the guilt. Think about the perspectives and reconsider everything. Try to understand what is presented to you use your own head to think, try to think critically. And this is, for us, we learn to do it, but don't just buy everything that you read without thinking about it and discussing about it. So that would be my view. And finally, we can be optimistic. I like also to be optimistic. You know, even when we speak about such problem, we should not be pessimistic, because you know that the ozone layer problem, it has been, I don't know, do you see me, Janne, or?
Yeah, well, I don't see you, but I hear.
Ah, okay, so there is a problem.
But maybe, you know, if I can come in on the optimism is, I think sometimes, almost even if a situation is hopeless or near hopeless, I mean, the only thing that can make one wake up the next day is to have, now I see, a little bit of hope. And I must say this climate situation, and when I think of nature, I really do get very little hope. I you know, in my lifetime, the population of this earth has doubled. You know, and I lived for a number of years in Africa, and the wild nature you see there since I first moved there 25 years ago till today has also dramatically diminished. And yet, I really believe in order, if we shall just even hold, you know, the problems to some extent, we have to look at, you know, some dream of it becoming better. And so that's why, yeah, exactly, one has to face the reality and say, okay, where can each person, where can I do a little bit to improve it, and where can I take political action? But you're also right, I think, for us in our generation to just sit back and say, oh, I'm guilty because, you know, we had cars, we did this. It doesn't help anybody. Now we need to act, and we can't leave it in the hands of Greta Thunberg and her teenage friends. However, you know, we can laud what they're doing, but, you know, it's our generations of people who sit around in all the positions where they need to take action.
Thank you very much. I think this is good thoughts. Now, just before I learned that we have to end in a few minutes, and I just received per email questions from the online audience, and there are several questions, so I think that if we finish now, we have just time for a first question, which is asked to Asja and Janne, because I spoke enough already, so just you now. With the history of constant cultural exchange, but also colonialism, what attitude should we have about our relationship with the rest of the world at this point in history?
Should I go first, or? I think when you read thinkers outside of Europe, you get this impression that Europe is irrelevant now. We are a tiny place in a sea of change. Southeast Asia and Asia is becoming more popular, South Korea, Japan, etc. And so, I mean, Europe did its thing. We politically aren't dead yet, not yet. But I don't think we have the same power as we used to. And that's not, in my opinion, not a bad thing, because it gives us a different perspective we didn't have. So we did our exploring and exploitation, and now some people are taking the spotlight away from us. And so I think that it actually is a good thing, because now we have this space to understand minorities, people we didn't consider before, we didn't think about. And so, I don't know, I'm curious to see where things are going. I think Europe and North America are going to fall back a little bit, and I think and in the forefront we're going to have more Asian and South American countries also. I don't know what's going to happen with Africa and the countries there, but I'm looking forward to it. I mean, things are going to change, and I want us to be friendly with everyone, not just feeling powerless or losing this position that we are used to and being bitter about it.
Thank you, Asja. And Jana, would you also like to comment on this question?
Yes, I mean, I think Asja is right in the longer perspective that the world is increasingly being dominated by other continents. But if we look then specifically, then what is our role in Europe and our responsibility? I still think because we are as rich as we are, that we have a particular responsibility to help other countries gain more welfare. Also because it's only if other countries become safer places to be and places where people can have a decent livelihood, that we can, stop these. And now when I say horrendous refugee stream, I don't mean it in terms of coming to us, but people who are risking their lives. And so many people are dying when they try to cross the Mediterranean, or they're dying when they walk up across the Sahara, and women are raped and children being exploited, men are being enslaved under, conditions that just no human being should have to go through, because there is no decent livelihood. And we are still, co-responsible for that because of our trade regime, because of our political alliances, often with autocratic leaders around the world, because of our agricultural policies. So we support our own farmers, and some of them might need it, but a lot don't, compared to that what could grow in Africa, for example, to make people have a livelihood there. So it's somehow to look at all our policies and say, if we want to have a safe continent and a good living here, we need actually to make people have much better lives elsewhere, even if it costs us. We don't need to be richer. Some of the poorer Europeans and poorer countries need to be better off. But on average, people don't need 2 houses and 3 cars and all that. We need to have a world that is where the welfare is much better distributed, and we have a responsibility in doing that.
I wanted to say it would be nice for us not to shoot immigrants at sea. That's it. Let's just start there. Can we start there? And we agree, both of us would do, and then we'll go on from there.
Well, great. Thank you very much for this. And I just learned that we have to finish, so there is no more time for the audience. There were more questions online, and maybe you have some. Well, it can be done informally outside here after this event. All discussions. There was also one question about our views on COVID, which I did not pick because I think each of us could speak for hours about that, but maybe it's a good idea that this evening we speak about other things which are important and once not speak about COVID in this month. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. I will leave you that. Thank you. Bye.